Nuariki rai go iniria rai. Nuariki rai go iniria rai. Narabare wakaga no ne wabirebe. Narabare wakaga no gano birebe. Nuska shama ne bua bua shama. Nuska shama ne bua bua shama. Nare ke rahe ba ene re rahe ba. Nare ke rahe ba ene re rahe ba. Nare ke rahe ba ene re rahe. Nare ke rahe.
Este es naturalmente ajo naturales.
So the scientific name is Ajo naturales. It was discovered by our ancestors.
Y entonces esto utilizaba para comer la medicina, envolvía o sea, la comida de lo que dietaban anteriormente nuestros
So
ancestros.
before the leaves were used to wrap the food that we dieted.
Entonces daba sabor, daba
And it
en
gave
cuanto en la protección.
flavor and protection.
Entonces eso fue lo que nuestros abuelos nos dijeron.
That's what our grandfathers told us.
Eso sería todo.
Nuska shama ne bua bua shama. Nuska shama ne bua bua shama. Nare ke rahe ba ene re rahe ba. Nare ke rahe ba ene re rahe ba. Nuska shama ne bua bua shama ne. Budi bakana ino newa bedebe. Bada budi bakana ino kano bedebe. Bada budi bakana ino hama bedebe.
So I took a cup and a half last night. Definitely different from the first experience. I had some visuals in the beginning that was of killing and sacrifice, a lot of it, and then it completely went away, and I was then just chilling for the rest of the night. Just like had a little bit of nausea, and I think I realized when I'm nauseous, I get really irritable, particularly to loud sounds. And I think it's hard for me to think. So it's interesting trying to like work through strategies of how to like find peace in that. But all in all, I kind of just had a fun time with myself. I was just like making myself laugh, hanging out, making jokes. My mind was blown when I started playing the drum with the light. That was maybe one of the coolest experiences ever. I was just waving my back and forth in concert. I straight up just had like a personal concert last night. And I had an awesome time. It was a good experience. Very mellow. 10 out of 10 for me again.
So, day 4, today's Wednesday. In the yoga studio. Last night was an extremely difficult second ayahuasca ceremony for me. I took 3/4 of a dose and it was fine. I was feeling very restless. I couldn't really concentrate. Thoughts were going a million different directions, got very tired and lethargic. And then didn't really feel it much. It was just very intense, like tiredness. Didn't really like get a ton going on. Mind was just racing, couldn't get comfortable, just very restless in the head. And then they offered the second dose, and because I didn't really feel it, I asked Mother Ayahuasca, should I take a second dose? What do you think? And I decided to go and take a 1/4 dose. The 1/4 dose was in the next 20 minutes after taking that, went to a completely another place, very dark place. If I could sum it up, it felt like I was dying. It felt like it was the worst experience of my life. It was the worst night of my life. I went through all of these rabbit holes of my mind in terms of like what could possibly go wrong, creating these like misguided and misgrounded perceptions in my head, thinking about health concerns, thinking about why I even came here, thinking about if I even wanted to do, you know, the rest of the ceremonies for the rest of the week. It was just very, very tough place to be. I had a very difficult time. And then Manuel started playing a drum. He was one of the facilitators. And that really started to pull me out of it a bit. And then I heard a very large jaguar growl like 5 times very loudly on the property, not too far away. And that kind of brought me back and was showing me that like there's this courage inside of me that even though you go through these dark, difficult times, you can come out on the other side. And so that started to evolve the way that came out and what was happening. And I think what it was showing me was, you know, these were the self-limiting beliefs in terms of these tough things that my mind tries to suppress, in terms of overthinking things, thinking of the worst case scenarios that could possibly happen. And it ultimately showed me that, you know, these are the dark side of things, and I need to love these parts of me to fully integrate them into my life, to really become my best, fullest self that I possibly can. So I really felt that a lot, and that was phenomenally great at the end, while I was like really going through this realization of like this was, you know, truly a dark night of my soul, and coming out on the other side of it really allowed me to see the differing perspective that could come from even the worst of experiences. So, you know, really thankful for what happened ultimately. And then a couple other realizations of just like, when you let go, completely let go, and not really focus on what you want or the expectations, amazing things start to happen. And it's just letting life completely be as it's going to be. And when we try to control these outcomes that try to come our way, that is when we meet this resistance of this starts going our way, life's out to get me, this is so tough. But it's really just completely sitting with being okay with however things are gonna go. Because things are gonna work out the exact way they're supposed to for you. And it really made me realize the medicine truly does not give you what you want, even though I didn't really think I wanted anything or I expected anything. Maybe there was some underlying want there of like, this is what I want to happen or what I want to get out of it. But it really gives you what you need, not what you want. So really profound experience. Today's Wednesday, so it's a day off day from the ceremonies, just to integrate more, go on a couple of jungle excursions. Gonna get like a Reiki and acupressure massage, and then we're gonna go have dinner and then go on a caiman tour later this evening, which is where you get to see sort of the crocodiles in the Amazon, and then get ready for tomorrow, Thursday, which is the Sapo ceremony, and then followed by another Ayahuasca ceremony that evening. So thanks for staying tuned. Keep it posted.
Budi vakana ino hema vede, pada budi vakana ino niwa vede, pada budi vakana ino kano senema. Nuari kirai bo ini dia rai, nuari kirai bo ini dia rai. Nada beri makaga no ni wabide be, nada beri makaga no nak bide be. Uskanus ka shama ne buwa shama, uskanus ka shama ne buwa shama. Nare ke rahe bo ini dia rahe bo, nare ke rahe bo ini dia rahe bo. Nuare ke rai bo ini dia rai, nuare ke rai bo ini dia rai. Nada beri makaga no ne wabide be, nada beri makaga no kano bide be. nuska shama ne bua bua shama. Nuska shama ne bua bua shama. Nare ke rahe ba ine re ya rahe ba. Nare ke rahe ba ine re ya rahe ba.